I was distracted and I felt like I needed something to center
get
me,
you in the zone.
and that's
yeah.
what music would be. So it depends. Also depends on what kind of crowd I'm dealing with, what kind of environment I'm dealing with. If I'm in, so crowds never bothered me ever. I just looked at it like part of the job.
Yeah.
The only times crowds would bother me is if they were very funny, and it would just be a distraction. Like Pittsburgh is hilarious, freaking hilarious. And I wouldn't be able to concentrate if I had. Same with Toronto. Toronto was always hilarious. So if I didn't have headphones, I would just lose from laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
See Blunted Object going for double laser. Beautiful forward smash by
This
aMayZheng.
is Blunted Object? No shot. Blunted Object. Do you know Blunted Object?
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Oh yeah, you better. He's a Vancouver legend, or a BC legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Blunted Object was actually ranked top 100, I think, in 2013. The
Yeah.
very first rankings that came out, after EVO and the documentary era.
I believe it was like 69th or something kind of fun like that.
Yeah, I don't know about 69th because, like,
Or
that's
it might
like
have been like
legendary
exactly
rank,
100
right? It's
or something like that.
Fat Goku,
Yeah.
Scar. Didn't Fat Goku get it twice?
Sounds
What a legend.
believable.
Yeah, what a legend. And if you really think about it, it's actually harder to get ranked 69th twice than it is to get ranked first twice. Because you don't have to control how other people are playing. You just play your best.
Yeah, that's true. Now that I'm thinking about it.
So shout outs to Fat Goku, probably the best player of all time.
Yeah, it's all about where you put the goalpost, guys. Don't let anyone tell you you're a failure. You just need to redefine your success.
Exactly.
It's like a Jane Luke quote, man.
Yeah, actually, yes, that's true, and it's also just the biggest cop-out of all time.
Yeah, exactly.
But very true. Yeah, but Blunted Object, actually a super old school player, and it's not like Blunted came out at that point. He was even more old school than the first rankings we had in that era. So I'm very surprised to see him here.
Yeah, playing very solidly. Nice tech chase. I was saying earlier, like, one of the things you always got to watch out for when you're playing any Falco, no matter the level, is how often they double laser from the ledge. Oh, this is going to be rough. Nice.
And what does that indicate to you when you see that?
I don't even know if it like indicates something specific. It's just sort of like a safe, like you know how, okay, like you can go for the ledge dash, but the ledge dash is like something if you mess up, you get punished so hard for. Whereas double laser to me feels like the comfort option that like a lot of Falcos, like especially in situations where they're like scared, like where they're back against the wall, they'll be like, oh, I don't want to mess anything up. I'll do the thing that like I always do.
Yeah.
And if players are able to scout that out, it's such a free kill. Like you really got to be watching for it.
And it kind of indicates where they are, where their head is at in the match, right?
Yes,
It's like, are they going for comfort picks because I'm putting on a lot of pressure? Are they nervous? I totally feel that.
And like, generally speaking, the higher in skill, like the lower level you're playing, the more this is powerful. Because like double laser at a lower level, like a lot of people don't even ledge dash at all.
Yes.
So if people are watching at home and they're thinking like I keep losing to Falco, like that is something you need to have a counter for because. Like on the flip side, people talk about it. Like there was that whole like not safe era. It's still a good option.
It's still an option.
Yeah, it's like absolutely a good option.
Yeah.
It's not like some purely bad thing, but just if you're ready for it.
No option is purely bad. Well, I mean,
picking Bowser.
That's bad. But like most everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
So if you're getting coached and they're telling you never do this, probably not the best advice. Well, it depends on what it is, But
the way I like to think of Melee, it's sort of a weird analogy, but like a lot of situations are effectively rock, paper, scissors, but they're not rock, paper, scissors. They're not always rock, paper, scissors in a traditional sense. Like instead of just every option being 50-50, you'll very often have like crappy rock versus scissors. You know, like
true.
And what makes a bad character bad usually is they still have options. But like the scissors are like those scissors that don't cut paper that you give like 5-year-olds.
The safety scissors.
Yeah, the safety scissors. It's like they're still playing rock paper scissors, but when it does work out, they get like 12%.
Exactly.
And then in Bowser's case, he doesn't have scissors.
Right.
He just like doesn't get it.
Or like the way I look at it also with like a good character, a great character from like a decent character is that Samus has rocks, papers, and scissors, but Fox has like a collection of 100 scissors ready to go anytime
He's
you pull
a
out
scissors
paper.
aficionado,
he can take
man.
a pick, right? And they're stylized. He's got one with a gold handle, a silver handle.
some like bone custom one, you
yeah,
know, like
one that's like I don't know, some anime figurine. They got it, dude. They got a collection. That's the difference.
that sports anime with plot driven stuff. Yeah.
The swimming sports anime. There is one, right?
There's a swimming one.
No.
The swimming one is actually like a very like male fan service anime. Like it's like yeah. So
are the sports ones not all that?
some of them are, but like
Right.
usually like they're like more targeted to men. But like the swimming one is very like I think a lot of women watched it.
Oh, okay.
Well, obviously not just women, but
Yeah. Is there an esports one?
there actually is recently been a manga that's called Young Girls Don't Play Fighting Games, and it's like a bunch of girls go to like a boarding school, and they're like really into fighting games.
Okay.
And like video games are like banned in the school, and they make like a bunch of they make like a small community of people who like, and they actually go to an FGC tournament and everything. It's actually like a pretty interesting manga.
That's
so,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's like rooted in a lot of realism.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
what we all kind of had to do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's cool, and it came out like fairly recently, so it's clearly trying to like reflect like a generation of like more, you know, like 20 years ago people weren't going to fighting game tournaments, but now,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so.
Oh, I don't know about that. Counter off the stage option. Hoping it'd send Blunted
Great
the opposite
angle.
way. aMayZheng did start the first game pretty well, but Blunted seems to have found his footing. Staying alive to 200 on Yoshi's story.
Shows how powerful momentum is with Falco specifically.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah. Hey, yo, Blunted still got it. The funny thing is,
47 off a single fair. Like not only the fair, but like that one little combo, 3-piece, gave him almost 50%. Damn.
the funny thing is, this is the first time I've ever seen Blunted, and he's been around for a long time, and I've known of him, but I just haven't been to Vancouver back in the days, so I just never got to see him. Okay, gets the tilt on the roll, and yeah, just look at his positioning from Blunted, just managing to control ledge very well. Just the makings of just a player with really good fundamentals.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and aMayZheng not capitalizing on getting Blunted off the stage, and Blunted takes it.
Looking comfortable too.
Yeah.
Like,
It would be cool to see Blunted make a run here in the hometown, the region he would often represent.
Wait a minute.
Back in the day?
was that the last game? I thought,
No.
did he win the first one?
Oh, yeah. No, last game of the set? Yeah.
Last game of the
that
set,
was 2-0.
okay, yeah.
I think he two-stocked on game 1. So,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, and it's cool seeing some old school players come back, or maybe not even come back, maybe been playing for a
Continue
while.
to be playing, yeah.
I'm not too sure, but for me especially, the ones that are, were not in the documentary, people don't exactly know about them, but the people who've been around have heard of them or know of them. Like, I wonder how many people are aware of, well, Sastifer, probably some people know. Blunted Object, for example. What other, like Linguini? Do people know about Linguini? Giano. Nobody talks about Giano when they talk Falcons. Yeah, he was one of the big Midwest Falcons. So
Jeimu Kanzemi. Okay, we got the first seed of the tournament coming up.
look at him,
Mr.
so
Mentality
happy,
himself.
so at peace.
Yeah.
He's telling himself right now in his head, he's like, I'm here. I'm ready.
I'm here. I'm fully present.
I'm
you know.
present.